not a big deal. Whatever.
Well, I'm looking at
floats your
Jimmy
boat.
Fallon now. I'm watching it silently.
Okay, good. Well, I'm going to be doing
Bad
the
suit
same
choice
thing.
for the first night. His tie matches his suit.
Wow.
Well, there comes De Niro.
So fashion conscious you are. And I'm sure people are listening into your show to figure out what happened on Jimmy Fallon last night. I think you know your.
Did I lose one?
What is it? Jamie, you know what I thought you had?
Jason, you can't hear us?
Hello?
Oh, perfect.
Jason.
Go ahead, Nicholas.
What happened there?
I just want to keep listening to him.
What I thought you had was.
See in the chat if they're still on.
I thought you went in for that day.
This is the greatest.
Hello, Nicholas and Jamie.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, God.
Okay. Maybe Blog Talk Radio knew that if we get to the 2-hour mark that the show tends to go off the rails.
Blog Talk Radio even considered their own program. Damn it.
Oh, Jamie says we hear you. I can't hear you guys. I hear nothing. I've got silence on the phone.
As if he's not
you can't hear me?
Well, that's interesting.
Jason,
Jamie says this is the funniest thing ever. Well, what can I say? Or anyway, maybe Blog Talk Radio is trying to tell us something. But all right. Well, I guess I'll wrap up the show since it's getting late anyway. We are at the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, Nicholas, I can hear you.
You know, so.
Wake up.
Well, I appreciate Jamie and Nicholas, of course, for ending the show. Garney, of course, for making it, especially in his traveling. We had 2 of the moviegoers in Florida. So, one of these days we're going to have to actually get the 3 of us together and actually do a show.
And I don't know why.
I don't know how the hell we'll do that, but that'll be fun.
Weird bullshit.
But anyway, thanks to everybody in the chat tonight. I don't know how we pronounce your name, but the one that Jamie brought, Piscean Luna Blue or something. Julia, I think your name was. Thanks for being part of the chat tonight, the whole time here. Hope you become a regular listener. You know, I think you could become more addicted to the show than you are to Jamie's show. So, and of course, Nicholas, thank you. Thanks to Garney and Jamie for another great show. We actually got the 3 moviegoers together. First time for the year. So this is a good thing. There's hope for us. But yes, I'm sorry, guys. I can't hear whatever it is you might be saying. So maybe you 2 could have your own little chat there while we close out the show. But for some reason, I can't hear you. I don't know if you're going to be on the archive or not. This could be fun. If the archive ends up having you guys talking to yourselves and me talking to myself, that could be interesting.
Well, you're always talking to yourself on your show.
So yes, that is our 2009 movie preview, the films that we're most looking forward to this year. So next week I will be doing my annual State of the Motion Picture address.
We'll be there.
Sure to be inspiring.
This is where I kind of take a look at the trends in motion pictures for this year and what has happened in the past year and what the outlook looks for movies. Where the he's
probably going to be putting on blackface so he can look more presidential.
Show that I do after the movie preview, and then in 2 weeks I will have a guest on the show. And speaking of guests, Jamie, we really do need to talk about this Rosario Dawson thing. I may be really serious about wanting to. If you don't want that interview, if you and I can do it and broadcast it on my show, I'd be very interested. God, Wednesday already. I have to do some preparation. So yeah, let's talk offline about that because Rosario
Seriously,
Dawson,
does he think that people are interested in hearing this?
You know which list I'm talking about. Anyway, but in 2 weeks I will have an interview show with. I had her name right in front of me, and now I've lost my paperwork. Ellen Beeson. Basin. I'm not sure pronouncing her last name. She's the author of a great book called Animation Unleashed.
She's going to be on my show the week after.
She disagrees with a lot of the recent best animated feature films, especially this year with WALL-E, Kung Fu Panda. She has an alternate opinion that these films are not as great as some say they are. So she will be our guest on the show, and we'll talk about animation. Should be a real fascinating show in 2 weeks. And what's this? Jamie is just saying, you son of a bitch, she's going to be on my show on the 21st.
I can't believe that
I have stooped a guest from
Movie
Geeks United.
I booked her 2 weeks ago,
Wars have come to Blog Talk Radio.
Wow.
Yes, she will be on my show before she is on Movie Geeks United. It's not purposeful, Jamie, I promise. I didn't know she was going to be on your show. But anyway. And then in 3 weeks, I'm still trying to put together a special show, so I can't talk a whole lot about it, just in case that I don't get it fully prepared for that. But anyway, and then in April, of course, it'll be time for another 3 of Moviegoers. We haven't planned out what our topics will be for then, but
Man.
anyway, that's kind of the outlook for upcoming shows.
This would have cured my sleep apnea right here.
But Jamie, don't take it personal. I was contacted by her, so I don't know. Maybe she really likes me or something. But anyway, that's what the upcoming shows look like here on Oscar. So I thank everybody live tonight in the chat and listening in, and of course our archive listeners, which Jamie we have more of than live listeners. So even if we have a quiet night on the live show, the archive show still goes on. But anyway, I appreciate everybody listening. And, of course, one of the, big films coming out that we talked about a little bit tonight is Watchmen. And this was the clip that I actually wanted to play earlier. I had the trailer for Watchmen. So I'll close out the show tonight with this film. It's going to be interesting to see how this film, the early reviews are coming in. They're kind of mixed. So now we'll see how box office-wise it does.
Why am I
Very
still
interesting sell, to be
Nicholas.
sure. But, anyway.
You have a good night, Nicholas. I'll talk to you later.
Tomorrow about Rosario there.
Bye, man.
But anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining me as always. And so you see, this is what we do when the Oscar season is done. The show does go on, so do come back, especially the one that Jamie brought over here. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me tonight, everybody, and I will see you all next Monday night, same time, same place. We'll close it out with the trailer for Watchmen.